to only the mobile version of the game, or ads included in a non-gameplay intrusive manner.
I have a feeling we're about to be royally f***ed. This is...
Yeah, I didn't really like the beginning of the video talk. Only giving access to the... let it keep playing, but there only can be one thing they mean by that. Limited.
a sign of things that are about to get worse, if I've ever seen one.
Unfortunately.
If you haven't seen this survey yet, you're definitely going to want to watch this video through to the end. I don't know what kind of criteria you need to meet to receive this survey in your inbox, but I received it on an alt account I've only used for meme purposes. The survey starts off by asking you really generic questions related to your account, membership buying behavior, and how much you play. It then starts playing this video. This video is filled with the usual sales-oriented rhetoric where they claim to be focused on providing greater value for
Who is
your
this
money,
guy?
while supposedly striving to make their services more accessible and affordable for those who may not yet have the financial means. I don't think I've ever heard anything more honest than that in my life. As a quick
Don't tell me, man.
recap, they increased the membership prices by about 24 to 30% across the board
They
across
did.
different currencies just a couple of months ago. That price increase followed a survey asking players if they would be willing to pay more for membership if Jagex would cut back or perhaps even remove Treasure Hunter. Anyways, let's go.
Wait, what? And people were like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that. Nothing to me, nothing to me." I would not pay more for a game if I were to lose content. I don't think that's a fair. They're like, okay, pay $2-3 more, and we're gonna take away 1 or 2. Not a fair trade. I would pay more if you added more, not the other way around.
Go back to this survey. The survey then presents you with all 16 membership perks or features Jagex has in mind, some of which kind of already exist. Each perk has its own video and asks you to vote on how well it was explained, plus how exciting you are for said perk. There is one exception, being limitations at different prices, but I'll get to that in just a bit. Here's an overview of the features I saw in my survey, and
All right, let me take a look at this. So we got basic benefits, members, current membership features, the base membership, special member worlds, server with no player or with no ban history, local servers, high player cap on world, 3 community worlds, custom modded Runescape servers, okay, limited membership plans, mobile only membership, membership with ads, multi-characters, 1 subscription, multiple characters on subscription plan. I think I like that. Discounted membership, additional characters. Okay. I don't think that would be bad, but I would rather have the multiple characters, 1 subscription. I think that'd be nice. I wouldn't want to play, multiple subscription for each character, but I understand the reasons behind that. Character name reservation. Okay. Why would you need that unless they're like wiping it? Why would you need character name reservation? Unless you're, I don't know. Don't explain that one to me. Enhanced player support. Okay. Additional security features. So you have to pay for a membership to have additional security features? Wouldn't they want that by default so people's accounts don't get hacked and then the game is overrun with bots? Pause membership. So are you paying for these extra features, or are these... So would you be paying extra to pause membership? Improve data tracking, custom goals. Yeah, I'd want that. Complimentary bonds. Receive a bond once per month. Guaranteed. Okay.
what they are. Now, if you want to take a look and pause the video, I would recommend you do so because I'm not going to really cover them one by one, but I'm going to cover some things that stand out to me. Personally, when I look at this, there's a bunch of gibberish. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't care about at all. And other things should just be base membership features and not locked behind some kind of upper tier of membership. Think...
Wait. If these are locked behind upper tiers of membership, nah. Not having it. These right here should be, like you said, as well as the pause membership.
Security features, account recovery, and player support. I mean, what is enhanced player support? Who thought this was a good idea? Now, it's not all bad. There are things in here that I definitely want to see, namely the guaranteed transfer name to avoid name sniping bots, because these exist and they're fast, and it sucks to lose an original or perhaps a very expensive username that is very dear to you. I also like the idea of having multiple characters within one subscription, with the exception that it's not that much more expensive when compared with the base subscription. In fact, I would prefer it to be the same price, if anything, but we all know that's not going to happen. And Community World seems really interesting to me. As a content creator, that's probably the dream, being able to modify NPCs and things in the game, change the way you look, change the damage, XP value, and so on. It's basically a private server, but it's...
Now, if they had a private service to RuneScape and allowed people to make mods for the game, that right there, I think that would be enough. I think a lot of people would pay a little bit extra just so they could make and mod their own worlds. And I agree. I think that'd be really good for content creators, just because they'd be able to make their own events to play the play the game, or make their own worlds within RuneScape. And then if they were allowed to make their own characters and quests and whatnot, they would just be able, all they have to do is focus on making sure the fundamentals of the game continue to work, and people could make their own games on top of RuneScape, and they could operate almost as an engine. I don't think they have the wherewithal to be able to execute that. That is one thing I did like about Roblox. I never really played Roblox. If you play Roblox, put something in the comments below if you think it's fun and like to see me play a game about that. I also liked that type of gameplay with servers like Minecraft, and there are Rust servers that operate that way. There are a few other games, you can do stuff like that with Power World. No, there were some MMO servers with Valheim. They attempted it with Mountain Blade. I forget what the name is. Yeah, it's like Mountain Blade. It's one of these like RTS games. Being able to mod games, that is where the money comes. I don't even play, another game. I'm playing Ellen, Eternal League of Nephia. It's a JRPG, but it allows you to create and add mods to the game, which just adds on to the replayability. And being able to add to something like that on RuneScape, where some people may not like how RuneScape currently is played, and just allowing people to pay an extra few dollars to set up their own world and use your game, that would make tons of money. We'll have to see what these guys do. We'll have to see. Not looking too good right now. This says Jagex is completely insane, so I want to see why they're mad.
It's your own little world. That seems really cool. But my main issue here is these things are all going to cost you more money. And most of these features or perks are not really going to enhance your experience, like new content or a new skill would.
Yeah.
So,
a whole continent or something would be better.
You kind of know what they are based on what you can read here. Let's go into the different price images Jagex throws at you, where you're asked to pick something and then choose if you would renew your membership or you wouldn't, based on the options you're presented. And I believe there's like 12 combinations of 4 choices, or 8 choices I should say. So we're not going to be going through all of them, but I will be showing you a couple. And for your reference, membership costs €12.50 if you're paying month by month and you're able to cancel whenever, or €7.50 if you're a Premier Club member, aka you have the 12-month package. Try to keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Okay, this first image is the only one in the entire survey, for me anyways, unless I missed one, they're so similar, where you would be paying less for a 12-month package or the 1-month package than you would be paying now. So Jagex, go ahead and slap that one in and decrease the membership prices, okay? The only caveat here, of course, being you needing to pick between Old School RuneScape or RuneScape 3. I could go into the other options, which, admittedly, if you're paying for membership on each of those accounts right now, are good value just for the membership price alone, but I don't believe a sizable portion of the player base is playing 8 accounts at once. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna cut to the chase and...
Yeah, something like that, like the 8 member characters, in my opinion, that'd be something They're trying to get bots on the server so they can flood the market with materials so that prices stay low and so that the servers look active so they can say that so many players. I don't know. That's how only thing I can think. Like, I only have one character on our RuneScape. Then again, I'm not a hardcore player like that. I play it very, very, very occasionally. But even then, friends of mine have only played like now. They maybe play like the little special event leagues, and I don't see why you would need 4 or 8 characters unless you are hardcore playing and you need a character that is, you have your main character and then you have like a character that's only doing lumber, one that's only doing specific jobs to fund the main character and has like a specific loadout that is in special areas so you can just log out and swap between characters and worlds and whatnot. Like, you're extremely optimized. That's the only way I can see. But other than that, I think the 8 members, that'd be for like, I'm not saying it is, but the only thing I could think of I would use that for is like if you're putting bots on member world. I don't know, just so because that would allow them to take advantage of some of the in-game content that would allow them to make a little bit more money. But I don't know, man. I'm not really liking. I don't really like this monetization. Probably they could have done other things. Could have done this a different way, but we'll see if they change it or how it turn out.
And get to the point of this video. Keep your eyes on the first box. Premier Club membership costs €7.49.
Okay.
This option right here, and it's just going to get worse from here, is more expensive and ads are included. This is like Netflix.
Whoa, I didn't see that. There are ads included. So hold on. You're telling me I'm paying for the game, and then there are ads still in the game. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, man. I am not liking it. What kind of ads? Just BS like, buy our treasure box right now. Get a key, unlock this horse, get this mount skin, or are they gonna have some like weird webtoons ass apps or Netflix looking? Oh, I don't think I have ads on that, but ads on like YouTube, it just pops up and it's like had a Canes ad. Is it gonna pop that up? What the heck? Come on now, I don't think anyone's gonna pay $8 a month to see ads. I could understand that in the free to play, but not the members. Y'all should cut that out of the base level.
You're paying more, and your subscription service game that also has tons and tons of microtransactions has ads. These could be pop-ups, these could be banner ads, these could be unskippable videos. Would be really disgusting. What?
Clients access to only the mobile version of the game, or ads included in a non-gameplay intrusive manner.
I don't even care how ads are added. The fact that they're gathering data on this.
Real quick, imagine having to be the face of all those changes. Like, all these are bad changes for the game, but imagine being that dude right there who had to be the face of every single one of those changes. Like, everybody's gonna be mad, and then as soon as they think of the change, they're gonna look at that guy and be like, this guy, I don't like him. He's such an ass. Whereas they could have just made a simple voiceover, show nobody, add some anonymous. They could have probably saved it with a little like animation. Get a hired intern, do a little animation, and have him explain the game. But man, everyone's gonna be mad at this guy, dude. I feel bad for him. That's what I'm thinking about. These changes are bad, but imagine being him. They're gonna be like, hey brother. Like, he gonna be at the bar and they're gonna be like, aren't you that RuneScape guy? I remember you.
This topic, or even considering
you ruined my game.
Adding ads to a subscription-based game, an MMORPG.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Tons and tons of forms of microtransactions is disgusting.
Eric.
A free-to-play mobile game? Sure, pay €1 or perhaps €2 to permanently get rid of those ads on a mobile game. I'm not against that business model. However, adding ads while increasing the membership prices again is tone deaf, utterly disgusting, and reeks of greed. This is a grotesque demonstration of prioritizing profits at the
Hold on, let me
expense
move
of the
my-
customer, you, the RuneScape player, no matter the cost. This survey highlights an alarming detachment from the RuneScape player base, aka Jagex customers. And it's not just ads, just look at these options. Why would I want to pay more for a shorter AFK timer than I'm already paying right now? Or take this, I would happily pay Jagex 44% more per month just for additional
No
counter
shot.
features. You know, I don't really care what Jagex says about this, you know, being a proposal and not finalized, but the fact they're asking these questions while presenting clearly more expensive prices is concerning. The fact that the survey has a bunch of options to try to check if you're a bot or you're just being negative or not, because I answered no, I want to cancel my membership with pretty much every single option, is a clear indication to me that the questions they are asking in this survey actually matter. If they didn't, they wouldn't be asking them. Take, for
Not at
example,
all.
McDonald's. They're not going to ask you how many times you shower per day in a survey because they don't care. They won't ask you how many times per week do you eat fast food or what kind of fittings do you prefer on a burger.
You know, in the beginning of the video, he asked, he stated that he didn't know what the requirements were for receiving this survey, and that they received this survey on a alt account that they just played for fun, right? And I wonder if they sent the survey out to accounts that had returned positive feedback in the past and or were new, or maybe slightly, inactive, play the game, but they maybe, saying they play the game off and on, but it was enough so that you knew that they liked the game enough to keep coming back even though they took breaks. Like maybe so I wonder if that maybe is a requirement, because I don't think they would want then this people who are going to be forming negative. So it'll be interesting to see who else got this survey and how they answered. He mentioned something about bots to make sure that people weren't just review bombing the survey. So if you got the survey and you don't have to say anything, but I am curious to who maybe took the survey or received it at least.
As these are all relevant questions to McDonald's. And so are all of these questions to Jagex.
Hey, that arm looks cool.
They're planning something.
Yeah.
And it's very likely that that will involve some kind of membership price increase. And it doesn't seem like they have much to show for it other than Community Worlds, which does seem really interesting. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Peace.
Yeah, now they are definitely planning something new or different with these RuneScape membership changes. I don't really like the changes in the membership. Probably gonna have to check my email, see if I got the survey, see how that goes. I don't like those price increases with the tiered memberships. I think a lot of those features should just be part of the base game, and especially the security features, you should just be able to do that. The multiple characters, I don't know if you should have to pay a membership for each character. I think you should have like one account and you have a character, multiple characters, and you can have those under the membership. I think that would be beneficial. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. But their game, their rules. What I would look forward to would be the community worlds and allowing people to buy and set those up and have their own kind of I think that would be pretty cool. Minecraft has something similar with their realm. Microsoft, I think it's or whatever. I like the idea of that, just because it would allow for more streamers to create their own kind of community world, so they can have subs join. That would allow for, I think that would bring in more memberships, because if a streamer or a content creator or just a group of modders can get together and create their own world. That would bring in more individuals to play the game, especially if they needed a membership to even join those worlds. Um, I would I would think that would be a better idea. Allow people to build upon and create in your world, and then have them buy memberships to those worlds. That way, you don't have to worry about creating it. Of course, you can add it so that people can reuse that content. I think if you, the better you make, better they make engines, or better they make, the more they make their game an engine, and the better they maintained, you know, I guess I guess what I'm trying to say is better the core of the game is, the better the base game will be, the more money they can make, in my opinion, and the more people will be join. Will they do that? They probably won't. They're probably gonna tax everybody, try to get as much money from the community as they can while crashing out, flailing, running around and burning, just because they don't want to innovate. They don't want to make a better game. They just want to make more money. And will they do that? Probably. Yeah, they'll probably make more money for a little bit. But will that last? I don't think that'll last. I don't think that'll last. I think it's going to be more attempt at trying to play both sides, you know, trying to appease the individuals who are playing the game and trying to make it seem like this is not that bad, and the actual individual working on the game and higher ups, so, or investors, whomever is making these changes, they're gonna be like, hey, we're not doing that. We're actually trying to make a good game and do something worthwhile. But only time will tell, and we'll probably check back in and see what happens. Meanwhile, I'll be live and playing games. Make sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment below. See y'all later.